Hello. These words will bring down your mental health stress levels. Repeat, these words will bring down your mental health stress levels. We got another fun bit today. We have another hot take. Check out this title. Be chill, God's in command. Repeat, be chill, God is in command. But before I go, I just want to give a shout out to the pharmaceutical industry for showing us their prescription game. I really appreciate the pharmaceutical industry, and I really appreciate the commercials that they put out there. They're really cool and they're really educational. Now, let's go ahead and hop onto this jump off bit right here where we got be chill, God is in command. Repeat, be chill, God is in command. I'm going to beat this one into the head until Father taps me out. But before I go, I just want to lay down some terms and some conditions so we can agree upon them and we can be on the same page. Okay, check out this word right here and focus on the highlight. Eye is the organ of sight or vision. That's what eye is. Eye is notice. Eye is observation. Eye is vigilance. Eye is watch. Okay, so I'm always on watch because I'm one of my Father's watchmen. Now, drop down and check out purpose. Purpose is before. Purpose is to set. Purpose is place. Okay, and whenever we see set, we see trust. Purpose is intention. Purpose is design. Purpose, that which a person sets before himself as an object to be reached or accomplished. Okay, so my purpose is to teach all nations and to teach all people the words of my Father, and I love it. Okay, now drop down and check out humility. Humility is freedom from pride and arrogance. Okay, remember this bit right here. Humility is humbleness of mind. Humility is a modest estimate of one's own worth. Okay, so I'm way down there in the chain of command. And then this is why I like being humble, because I just like serving, and it's so much fun because, you know, some people think very highly of themselves because, you know, they may have an alphabet behind their name, but me, I'm just one of the people. Me, I'm just a man. Me, I'm just Christian, and I love serving. Okay, now drop down and check out humble. Humble is low. Humble is modest. Humble is meek. Humble is submissive. Humble is opposed to loud, right? Or haughty, arrogant, or assuming, right? So I used to be proud. I used to be haughty, and I used to be arrogant, okay? Because I was always out there just babbling and then running my mouth talking about I know this and I know that, right? Come to find out, I didn't know anything because my Father had to put me down and he had to instruct me and he had to show me the chain of command, and I love it, okay? So now drop down and I'm going to show you the job description from my Father's Word. Holy Bible, King James Version, that's what's up. This is where I love hanging out in, and this is what I love doing. I love showing my neighbors the rules to the game as written. So do you remember when I said be chill, God is in command, right? So this is how you bring down your stress levels a whole lot. I'm going to show you my Father's Word because this is how I bring down my stress levels. Check this out. The eyes of the Lord are in every place, beholding the evil and the good. What does that mean? That means you can't hide. That means you can't hide. So I don't care who you are. I don't care what you think. I don't care what you think your status, your standing, or your jurisdiction is. You can't hide from God because God's everywhere, because his eyes see everything. And once you understand where Father dwells, right, then this is going to make a whole lot of sense. Okay, check out this bit right here. Without counsel, purposes are disappointed, but in the multitude of counselors, they are established. What does that look like? That looks like I'm always hanging out in my Father's Word because my Father's Word counsels me. And then I'm also looking for my neighbors because I like to hear my neighbors' words because they also counsel me too. And then this is how I'm able to establish my purpose. And my purpose, like I said, is to get out here and teach all nations. My purpose is to show people my Father's Word, so then that way they can bring down their stress levels a whole lot. Okay? Check out this bit right here. He that refuseth instruction despiseth his own soul, but he that heareth reproof getteth understanding. What does that look like? That looks like, you know, don't act butthurt when I'm presenting information to you, or if somebody's presenting information to you, because you may be able to learn something from it. You may be able to understand something because everybody has different eyes, everybody has different ears, and then they can see and then they can do things differently. And if you can understand how they operate, then it's going to help you operate in a whole different way. Okay? All right. Now check out this bit right here. The fear of the Lord is the instruction of wisdom, and before honor is humility. Okay, so this is why you got to be low, right? You got to get low, because in that way you understand where the honor is. Okay, because all you have to do is look up, and ask Father, for some knowledge, some wisdom, and some understanding, and He's gonna hook it up. He's gonna hook it up in so many different ways. You may not be able to understand what He's saying, but once you understand the instructions, you're gonna get this game. Okay, all right. So I just wanted to show you that bit because it's fun, and this is my duty, and this is my obligation. Because, I just want to show people what humble is. I want to show people what humility is. I want to show people what purpose is. And I want to show people what the I is, okay? Because there's a lot of people out right now that aren't chill. They don't know how to chill because a lot of times they let the screens distract them. A lot of times they let other people's drama influence them. And we don't like that. We don't like that. A lot of people want to see other people's business right now. And I mean, that's fine. That's cool. You can do you because that's what you get to do in this realm. But as for me, I just follow my Father. I follow the Word of God, and I just keep it really simple, and I just chill, because I love it. All right, so we're done with that bit. Let's go ahead and close out now. This is my closeout game. You can go ahead and contact us, and we will build you a private organization and show you how to operate it by God with love. We will show you how to chill, right? We will show you how to bring down your stress levels a whole lot. We will show you how to stop tripping and to stop worrying about other people's business. Okay, so get your hands out of other people's cookie jars. Focus on your cookie jar and focus on teaching your neighbors. Okay, all right. Until then, I'll see you in the future. And remember, nobody's having more fun than us. Bye.